Dumbarton's RediFit pre-hung door system comes fully assembled and is easily installed. Before you begin, be sure you are wearing appropriate safety PPE for your job site. You will need a screw gun, tape measure, level, flathead screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, weather seal putty or silicone caulk. The first step is to make sure the rough opening is correct. The rough opening must be taller than the frame net length by 5/8 inch in height and wider than the frame net width 1 to 1/4 inch in width. We recommend checking the actual wall size to make sure you have the appropriate size frames. Wall sizes that are below minimum or exceed the maximum of the throat dimensions of the frame can lead to several installation issues. Begin by applying weather seal putty or silicone caulk to the backside of the mounting flange. If your unit didn't come with a threshold, remove the spreader bar at this point. Grasp the RediFit unit by its sides, lift, and tilt toward you. Move the bottom of the unit into the rough opening, setting the threshold end down first, and then tilting the unit up into the opening. Push the door and frame towards the hinge side of the rough opening. Confirm door unit is up against the hinge side of opening. Check hinge jamb and make sure it is plumb and level. Secure with recommended screws and holes located in face of frame. For doors over 100 pounds, use a longer screw in place of one hinge screw in top hinge to anchor frame to wall for added support. This is only necessary on the top hinge. Secure the hinge jamb first, followed by the head, then the strike upright. Recheck level and plumb on each before securing. Maintain a consistent gap between the door and frame between 1/16 inch to 1/8 inch using the pre-installed spacers and adjusting through the vision hole. Open door and remove margin spacing clips. Remove clip from door latch bore. Install closure pieces from the other side of door opening by guiding closure between plate and stop. Begin at either end of any closure piece. It may be necessary to apply slight pressure to the outside of the frame at the start point to allow it to go between the guide plate and the stop of the frame. When all the closure pieces are installed and clearance is set, fasten to wall with recommended screws. Remember, while installing closure pieces, make sure the closure goes between the stop return and each individual guide plate at the base side of frame. If weather stripping is not factory installed, install the weather stripping at this point. Our door and frame are now installed, and the RediFlex is an integral part of the wall. Now we will install the casing. The first step of this process is to insert the casing corner clips into both ends of the header casing. These casing corner clips maintain a tight miter between the header casing and the jamb casing. Hook the header casing over the top of the center casing frame lance and snap it down. Slip the upright casing onto the casing corner clips that are in the header. Ensure when snapping the casing into place, always hook the casing over the wall side of the casing frame lance. Snap the casing in towards the door to secure. Before you go any further, check to see the header casing is centered on the frame by checking for an even margin on both sides. This is important for maintaining a tight miter. Always remember to install the casing from the outside of the frame inward. Catch the edge of the casing under the outside curl of the lance and roll the casing inward using a slapping motion from outside to inside. RediFlex can be ordered with steel or aluminum casing or without casing lances to allow the application of wood casing of your choice. When wood casing is to be used, the frame comes with a round clearance hole to allow the casing to be screwed or nailed. The RediFit installation is now almost complete. All that remains is to attach the lock set and the strike plate. If frames were ordered with RediFlex's adjustable strike plate, it is a two-piece assembly. To install, fully tighten the strike plate screws. There will be a rattle-free engagement of the latch by the strike plate. This means no more rattling interior doors when exterior doors are open. The RediFit installation is now complete with minimum of time and effort.